Hey, you're up next.
Hi, Branden over here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so you and Isaiah are 1-1. Do you feel like you need a trilogy right now, or do you feel like you guys should go your separate ways and then maybe see each other later?
Yeah, I mean, I think a trilogy right now is one, it'll be the first trilogy in Power Slap, and two, I think it's the biggest match that we could possibly made in all of the matches that have been in Power Slap. So, yeah, in my opinion, let's run that back. Let's do a trilogy, unless Frank and Erica want to go a different route. But, you know what I mean? In my opinion, yes, I think we need to run back that trilogy, and I think that's by far the biggest match to happen in Power Slap.
Awesome. And then it looked like he kind of hit your nose there. What happened there? Was it because it was bleeding? Is it broken?
He caught me in the nose a little bit. It's might be broken. It was cut a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. If that's what you got to do to get a world title, I'm fine with that.
And how does it feel to finally have it happen? Because you've been saying it, you've been envisioning it for a while now, and it's finally happened.
I've been manifesting this for a long time. Long before December, and then the way December ended, you know what I mean? That left a bad taste in my mouth, and I really worked my ass off to get to this point. So it really feels good. I put in the work. 5 days a week I'm in the gym working out and working on technique. I stay very, very, very dedicated to all of this. I knew that this was coming, back in December. So, I kept my weight low the whole time. I've been extremely disciplined through all of this. You know what I mean? And it feels good for it all to pay off. And I've talked numerous times about how I have so many kids and I have so many people that I coach back home and just people in general, the supporters and everything back home. This was so much deeper than just me. This was for everybody back home. This was for all my supporters. This is for all the kids that I coach. This is for my 4 children. You know what I mean? I don't mean to get emotional, but every day my kids come home from school and they see me start getting ready for the gym, and they instantly say, "Daddy, you're going to the gym?" And they know what I'm working for. And to be able to step off that airplane on Sunday and be able to hand this title to my kids, that means the absolute world to me. And it just shows them and it shows everybody else and all the other kids that I coach that when you set your mind to something, you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. If you're obsessed, you're dedicated, and you put your mind to it, you can achieve absolutely anything.
I love it. And have you been able to talk to your kids since you got off stage?
I have not. I talked to them through the camera, but I have not. I don't even know what time. They're probably sleeping back home, so but I absolutely cannot wait for that conversation with them for sure. I can't wait to see them Sunday. I see my family when I get out of here. Go see them, celebrate. I mean, we brought probably 20 or 30 people from Michigan. I had people flying from Texas. I had people flying from Florida. So just the support system that I have and the small town support that I have back home, I've got thousands of people back home that are all supporting me and watching me. And I couldn't be more grateful for this opportunity and everything that's come with it.
And you and Isaiah were friends before your first match, and then after the first match, things kind of took a turn and went sour. Yeah. How is your guys' relationship like now?
I just think, it's just a competitive thing. I mean, man to man, him and I are just fine. But when you're competing for a world title and, the way things went in December, they kind of leave a little bit of sour taste in your mouth. So, I absolutely had something to prove, and he wanted to prove that December wasn't a fluke. And, I went out and proved that December was a fluke. I should have been champion then. That match should have continued. One more shot, he was done. I said that night, one more shot, he was finished. And I had been saying it since then. One more shot, he was finished. What happened tonight? One shot, he was finished.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Amazing performance. Just to piggyback off of what you mentioned, how many people were here. I've never seen so many team shirts.
Team Butcher shirts.
In the crowd. You couldn't, the platinum, the silver finish, amazing.
Yep.
You mentioned inspiring, folks, not just the family, but the team. Mm-hmm. With this win, it has to really put a target on your back.
Yep.
And how do you guys pivot and adjust to that responsibility now that not just the trilogy, but there's tons of guys that are going to be like, okay, I'm locked in on him now.
No, that's perfect. You know what I mean? I strive to have a target on my back. You know what I mean? Coming up my whole life, I competed at very high level, wrestling and sports and in MMA. And, I'm very comfortable with having a target on my back. You know why? It's because if you think you're going to beat me, you better outwork me. And I'm telling you right now, there ain't a motherfucker out there that's outworking me.
I respect that. And last for me, we've seen the evolution of the sport. Apex, Durango, Fountain Blue. Rumble, now YouTube, on the biggest night, the biggest possible stage, you succeed. How proud are you of what you accomplished? Like when you needed to deliver,
Yep.
you did, and wow.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited that I went out there and delivered. I've been manifesting this for months. You know what I mean? I really believe in manifesting. I know we've all heard Dana himself talk a lot about manifesting. I believe in manifesting. I believe in envisioning things. I've closed my eyes for weeks and I've seen what was going to happen. I knew how this was going to play out. I told my parents. I told everybody that was with me this morning. I know how this is going to go, and I've been saying since weigh-ins. I've been saying since December. One more time I touch him, he's done. You know what I mean? And for me to come out here and do exactly what I said that I was going to do, yeah, that feels great.
That's awesome. Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much.
I just want to get your thoughts when you got hit in the nose and the doctor was looking at you. What was going through your mind at that moment?
The thing that was going through my mind was you absolutely better let me get my shot off on him, because I knew, you know what I mean, with it bleeding and stuff how it was, I was like, please just don't let me keep. I even asked him up there actually when it was bleeding. I said, can you just tape it? You know what I mean? Because like in wrestling, when we would wrestle, you get stuff shoved up your nose. We just tape it around your face. So I was like, just tape the damn thing and let's keep going. So, I was just, please don't stop it. I knew I just needed one shot, and they gave me my one shot, and here we are. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you.